Alrighty.
Okay.
There we are.
Hello, everybody.
What's up,
Um,
Pete?
we got in here. Okay, let's go back. Oh, wow, a bunch of new members. Cheryl, thank you. Checking convictions, thank you. Stephanie Roberts, thank you. Welcome, everyone, to the crazy train. Choo choo! I don't want to get yelled at when I don't do it for everybody. All right, who do we got in here? I see Natasha. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Sunshine. Stacy. WebMD. Oh, great. The
Capri,
haters.
Becca Chu, Kelly, Leah, Sean's Queen, Mrs. A,
Yay.
Beverly, Lou, Sunshine Blanca, Tattoos. Oh, they just keep pouring in. Vintage Ink, Buttercup.
Minnesota. Is that MN Greg? Like Minnesota Greg? 80.
Hey,
Williams is a
Kimberly.
hypocrite. She's doing lots of. Yeah, we know. We'll get into that a little bit because why not? Hey, Casey. Bones investigation. Brenda. Not so basic. Brooke. Hey, girl.
Hey, Catalin.
Hey,
Country Gal.
Kimberly. Hey, Bubba.
Bones.
Country Gal, Vintage Ink. I like that name. Dylan, I got your email. I just read it, and I'm going to text you after this.
Hey,
I
Cheryl. Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Leanna. Hey, Mandy. I was having like a nervous breakdown with Mandy right before we started.
Mhm. Yeah, there's some serious bullshit happening, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just like cover that first because I know everyone's waiting to know what my stance is between Dr. B and Natasha Cooper. And well, my stance is that, to be honest, their beef has zero to do with me. And
Mhm.
somehow it spilled onto my show the other day, and I was seriously at a loss. And everyone thought that I had already taken sides or whatever. I really had no idea what was truly going on until really today. And I have reached out to both parties privately. Privately, I did, and they can both tell you that, and would honestly tell you the truth. I did. I reached out to both women privately because I have a love for Dr. B and her sister. And yes, they've always been on my team and like defended me, and I've always had their back. And so it's not like really making me feel good to be in the situation where my friend is making posts about me. So where I'm at with this and in my heart is that I cannot pick sides. There is behaviors on both sides, and they both know this because I have said this privately to each one of them. Natasha would tell you, Dr. B would tell you. I don't like behaviors I've seen from both people, but their beef is just that, their beef, and I am not getting involved. You will not see me trashing or making any posts about Dr. B, nor do I have any reason to be doing that with Natasha because Natasha and I buried our hatchet, and as of today, there's nothing going on between me and Natasha. And if I am going to go back on the movement that we've all been putting in place, I would then be a hypocrite. And I call out hypocrites and liars and scammers. That's what I do. So I'd be pretty dumb to make myself into a hypocrite. I cannot pick sides. I love Dr. B, and I have gained and learned to like have mad respect for Natasha within the last 2 weeks. I can't just hate somebody because somebody else doesn't like that person. I can't do that. And if that makes my friend upset with me, that's okay. So no matter what team or whatever you guys may say or whatever camp you guys say, well, I'm team Natasha or I'm team Dr. B, how could you? I don't care what so-called teams you guys are a part of, but I'm not in it. I don't have a horse in this race. I have nothing to do with whatever's going on between the two of them. So there's not allowed any trashing of Natasha here. There'll be no nasty posting or comments about Natasha, or you're going to get blocked and deleted. There will also be no nasty comments or talk about Dr. B, or you will get blocked and deleted. I don't care if you're another creator. I don't care if we are best friends. That's not what my channel is being used for anymore. So that's it.
There you go.
For the record, I don't have beef with MC. I don't care for this woman. She's been attacking my character for the last 3 days. And I really hope you two will talk, because I don't find myself in a fair situation, and I didn't put myself in this spot. I didn't. So I will just repeat again that I've gone to both women privately. I've told both women I do not like what I'm seeing, because I have learned to come to like, and respect Natasha for other personal reasons. Do I like the going back and forth between these two creators? No. I love Dr. B and her sister. They absolutely have always had my back, and I would never take from that. But I can't hate someone because you hate them, and either you will understand that, Dr. B, or you won't, because I would never ever have someone, and I want to add, Natasha knows exactly where I stand and never said, okay, well, if you're going to talk to Dr. B still or defend Dr. B, don't come around me. That never was said either. If anyone came to me like that, I would be doing the same fucking thing. And I'm sorry if you feel that I am an unloyal friend for the stance that I'm taking, but I know that you want what's best for me, and I know you want me to have a successful channel, and I can't just go hate people and start wars with people that I don't have any horse in this race. It's not my fight. In fact, I'm going to share something later, because I've been watching this one lady who actually used to be a Secret Service agent, and her how she goes about, like, when she's triggered, and her coping with, like, in stressful situations and stuff. And one thing that stood out to me that I have seen her say time and time again is that other people's emergencies and issues aren't mine. So while, like, there may be this huge thing, there's this thing going on with Dr. B and Natasha, that's not my thing. So while everyone's like, oh my God, what are you gonna do? It's this huge emergency, that's not my emergency. Or people coming to me, what about this? What about that? That's all fine and dandy. And, like, I'm talking with any situation. There's always these huge issues going on, and other people's emergencies. Well, guess what? They're not my emergencies, So I actually have to learn to start, like, stepping back a little bit, because I have literally been giving myself anxiety just worrying about, I'm walking on eggshells again, and I don't want that shit. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's very unhealthy for me, because Dr. B, I seriously, like, I'm hurting, because I know I am hurting you with not taking a stance. You feel I'm being an unloyal friend, and that hurts me, because I don't want you to feel that way. Then if you want to make posts about me on social media, if that's what makes people feel better, that's okay. But I won't do the same. So I want to tell everyone again, please, if you have a problem with Kelly, if you have a problem with Robbie, if you have a problem with Mr. Share, if you have a problem with any of these creators or other subscribers or other people, you take that up with them privately, because that's not what I want my shows to be for. I'm trying to go a whole different route, because I can't deal with it, you guys. It hurts me. I'm always in the middle of these two people, and I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, Mr. Share said something, Dr. B and Natasha, I hope you both are listening, if you would like a link. But I want you to know something, like, Mr. Share said something that really stood out to me, because you guys really, like, you're not the same people, but you are both good people. And shitty things happen on here. I'm not saying we all have to sing Kumbaya. You don't have to like everybody. That's fine. But as I told you both privately, and I'm not going to say what all was said privately, it's not no one's business. You guys can show that our conversations if you want to, but I'm not going to. Of course, I showed Mr. Share, but it's because I'm seriously hurt and lost and in a hard situation. If me saying like, screw Natasha, whatever, that's not helpful in the situation, but I really, really hope that you two women could talk and just, I think that you guys could come to a place where you're not besties, that's fine, but maybe you're not trashing each other or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous even just talking about it because I know it's going to be taken wrong. But there's no trashing other creators. I don't want that anymore. Yes, am I going after mommy ramblings? Kind of, but again, she's been going after me, and I'm actually just going to put facts out there. She's put up and doxed me, which I would take that down, by the way, because I have talked to attorneys. I do know what my options are. Helen, good to see you. Thank you. Right. And so I really hope that you two will come to some kind of middle ground, but I just, of course I have to say it because everyone's waiting. What side is Cher gonna take?
Can I stop you for 1 sec, honey?
Yeah.
Sweaty Jim Talks. This is Cher's channel. Has nothing to do with Dr. B. Has nothing to do with Natasha. We're not addressing that. No. Take it up with them. This is the problem. You guys all look to Cher to solve these fucking problems. She's a wreck all goddamn day because she's feels like she's letting everybody down when she has nothing to do with this. Leave her alone. Handle your own fucking business like an adult. As you were, honey.
Dr.B, your 100 shares, giving up all her friends and subs just to be friends with NT. If that's, and if that's how you feel, it's totally opposite of what I am saying. It's people like you with comments like that are very, very closed-minded. Very, very closed-minded. I'm letting go of all my friends because I am taking sides of Tasha Cooper. I am not taking anybody's sides. If you think that I can condone behavior of going outside somebody's house and flipping them off and posting it all over social media, if you think that that is okay behavior, you're sadly mistaken. I cannot condone that. Have both of you done things to each other? Hell fucking yes, you have. So if you want to push me into a certain side, that's on you guys, but I sure as hell am not. If I have friends that are going to unsubscribe from me now and lose me as a friend because I choose to not hate somebody who has literally not done anything wrong to me, and okay, we will bring up the whole calling me meth mouth, calling me this and that. Natasha and I chatted today. I told her that it's hurtful when she lets people talk like that on her channel about me. You know what? I've let people talk crappy, and she even showed me a screenshot too. I have actually hearted comments that were they're like half nice, and then they're half shitty about Natasha or a different creator. And from now on, I'm deleting comments like that. I don't care if it starts off, Cher, I really like you. You're great, great show. But screw Natasha or screw Robbie, da da da. Any comment like that from now on is getting deleted. I don't want you to talk shitty about Armchair Detective or Robbie or Kelly or anything. Don't leave me a comment anymore if it's going to be half nasty, because it will get deleted. Call me a dirty deleter all you want. I'm done with it. I have literally been trying to make a change and go a certain direction, and I can't do that when I have everyone expecting me and to take sides of all these different sides. And when I won't do it, y'all are pushing me. You're pushing me. So I won't just hate Natasha. You're saying I'm taking Natasha's side. So be it. That's fine. Please unsubscribe and go them, because you were never my real friend to begin with. Because a real friend would be proud of where I came from what I started as, where I've been recently going, and that's what a real friend would be. And Natasha, it's not your fault. I talked to you privately, and so Natasha is going to do a better job looking out for people talking shitty about me in her comments and in her live streams and vice versa, which I think all creators should do. This is taking effect. The reason why I am making this change is for our subscribers. I have subscribers that Dr. B and I share. While some of you may unsubscribe now because you feel I'm being unloyal to Dr. B, that's okay. If that's what you feel in your heart, so be it. It's wrong, but so be it. I understand it. That's okay. But I'm going to have some that still stay subscribed that like to watch us both. I am tired of our subscribers, and I hate calling you guys subscribers. I am tired of you family members that take your time a couple times a week to listen to me and support me. I'm tired of them being put in the same situation that I'm feeling right now and walking on eggshells. Well, now they're going to feel like, well, I like Dr. B, but I like Cher too. And now if I comment on Cher's thing, Dr. B's people are going to think I'm unloyal and whatever. And will I get attacked now? I am tired of putting all of you through that, and it won't happen for me anymore. If you like Dr. B, watch Dr. B. If you like Natasha, watch Tasha. Do I agree with some things Tasha has said about Dr. B? No. Do I agree with some things Dr. B has said about Tasha? Hell no. Do I wish they would get along or at least find a common ground and just leave each other the hell alone? Yes. Yes, I do. They both know how I feel. Again, I went to them privately. That's all I can say.
Yep.
That's all I can do. I'm not gonna. How can I hate Natasha? I tell you what. If I see her doing shows, because I can't tell her how to run her channel. If I see Natasha's doing shows bashing Dr. B, you won't find me in those shows. But if I see Natasha doing a live stream where it's, hey, you guys, I heard this about a case. Do you think we could all come together and work on this? I'm going to be in there. If I see Natasha talking about a subject that I like, I'm going to be in there. It has nothing to do with the beef between them. And yeah, Mandy, I will. I just wanted to make it clear because I've actually been stewing in this for like the last 48 hours. And well, you know, because I was leaning on you right before this. Mandy, of all people, I'm going to about this mess for advice. And I have to say, she could have easily been like, fuck Tasha, you know, because of bad things that are happening with them. I have to say, she was very, very neutral and seeing both sides. So thank you, Mandy. Because yes, it's actually exactly what Mr. Cher was saying, but sometimes, you know, I hear it from my husband, and sometimes you just want to hear it from another friend too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mandy was another voice of reason.
Mm-hmm.
That was all. Yeah, Catherine, everyone should be able to go where they want.
Yeah,
Not
and
to
so
do
I
it.
hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. If you unsubscribe, I'm sorry, but I love Dr. B. I love her sister. And yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think you made your stance pretty clear. Oh, and by the way, messaging me, trying to get me to pick a side, don't waste your time. I won't even
Welcome,
read it.
Vintage
I'm just
Ink.
going to block you.
Yep, and yeah, that it's ridiculous. From now on, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Mr. Cher and I will no longer be responding to messages like that. If you're going to be nasty commenting and messaging about other creators, we're not reading them. We're not commenting back. If you're going to be nasty messaging me about my husband is this or that, blah, 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 I'm not reading it. I'm not commenting it. I'm deleting it all. Same with you trying to send nasty messages. You actually think that you're going to send a nasty message and tell my husband why he should not marry me? Get the fuck out of here. It's done. You guys have all had a good ride. We will no longer be responding to people like that. So go tell me I had a good show, but Dr. B is this nasty B, blah, 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 blah. It's being deleted. Thanks for the compliment, but I'm taking it as not a compliment when you're adding nastiness to it. It's done for. And I shouldn't have to turn off commenting which I was actually really thinking about doing. That's not fair.
No. No, majority of the people are being respectful. You can tell some people are bucking and resisting a little bit, but like this change isn't gonna, it's not gonna sit well with everybody, and it's not gonna happen overnight, but we're doing a little bit at a time.
Thanks, Kelly.
All we can do.
Yeah. So I'm going to end that whole, I've addressed it. I'm just going to end it with Dr. B and Sandra. I love you guys, and I will continue watching and supporting, but not anything that I see against other creators. And that's for any creator. And Natasha, I've actually enjoyed getting a chance at getting to know you and stuff. So I still support you, and thank you for hearing me out when I came to you privately and not just like, well, screw you. You need to, if you're going to be with Dr. So I appreciate that. And I will say I do understand Dr. B's feelings because I'm human and I get it. And I hope in a few days you will, see where I'm coming from and see that I still love you, still support you. So with that topic is over with. And now I'll get into, yes, please do. I've had a couple of you send me when you see the comments, anything on Mommy Rambling's channels. I have reached out to attorneys and I am working on something. So she has enticed harm on me. And yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So I will there's a couple different options. So if you have the screenshots and clips of her where she's talking shit, lying about me, putting out my criminal record, and harding and enticing physical harm of people wanting to find me in Canada and harm me, and where she is actually lying and saying that I have felonies and that she's putting my record to entice hate and harassment and bullying. It's actually a huge crime in Minnesota, and I'll be going back to Minnesota for the filings. So that's where I'll leave it. And we absolutely can turn in all of anything that you see. A couple of you have sent me in the screenshots, and keep them coming. And I'm going to put my email in. So Mommy Ramblings, please do keep it up, because an attorney, yeah, you're profiting off of harm and harassment and bullying. And anybody that's profiting off of these things where my name is in there is anyone that's worth going after.
Okay, now we got some more issues on the chat.
Uh-oh, who is hiding messages?
Sure, John, if you're still there, your message was must have been timed up by mistake. She said, "Thank you for making an effort to bring some peace to this community. I feel like we all need to do the same and look at our own behavior and try to do better." And somebody timed that out. I have no idea why, but I'm watching.
Yeah, Mr. Scher even said before it started, he's watching the chat. It will say who is timing people out. Please don't let them have their say tonight. Please don't. Again, tonight, I am going to be only having, after tonight, a hand full of mods. This is seriously going to be done completely different. I understand that drama and everything sells, and yeah, I've been a part of it. And, oh, I dropped my phone. Things are going to be done a whole lot differently because I can't be taken seriously doing things the way I've been doing. Everyone has been slowly seeing the change. And hey, baked cake. I forgot to bring all the cake tonight. And I've been talking more with Kelly too, and it's been nice because she's actually been a big help since I've been able to talk to her, and she's been opening my eyes to things. And actually, not just Mr. Scher's movement, but actually Kelly, since she's been back in my corner. I've been really working hard because she knows what I started my platform for, just like I know how she started her platform. And after about a year and a half of the break in our friendship, and then now like getting back on track, we've been able to see like neither one of us were really where we wanted to be. And so it's good where we can kind of like go off each other and and slowly work really and get back to what our goals were with starting our platform. So thank you, Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Amber. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad you and Amber teaming up in what you guys are doing. I really, really enjoy it and so happy to it's and Amber, you getting me and Kelly back together. Thank you. I love you. But I really think that you two can really do some powerful stuff together, just like the three of us, honestly. But Kelly, so that got me thinking with you two teaming up to do something. It really gave me the idea
Yes,
to
Domino, glad to see you.
yeah. So it gave me the idea. A lot of you, for a long time, you've heard me say like um that I've kind of wanted to make my channel more like a talk show type, not just Watts case, but obviously going around talking about the Watts case and any true crime case, but not just true crime. Like I'm into celebrities, I'm into the celebrity like courts and cases and all of that kind of stuff. I'm into a lot. Entertainment, really, reality TV. So I really wanted to put forth that and make my talk show and do it where we will still cover, there'll be a section every Thursday is when we'll do it, where it's more like if you guys are familiar with the View or the Talk. So I want to do it like a cross of like the View, the Talk, Ellen DeGeneres, kind of like Springer Show, kind of like all the talk shows mixed into one is what I am kind of going for. We will interview your favorite creators and even some of mods and subscribers who everyone knows and gets to love in the community. We'll go over what the hot topics are within Watts Island, but not just sticking to Watts, all other cases, really. And so we're going to take Thursday nights, and I don't have a name for it yet, but it's going to be two very special people that I've asked to come on board and co-host, as well as myself and Mr. Share. But I think we're going to be adding I didn't get much time to talk to Mandy about it, but I think we're actually going to add Mandy to it, which is perfect because we all love each other and like a family. They are team members, mods for the channel, but I'll tell you, they know like they aren't just like in my corner, like, yes, yes, everything I do is right. If I am doing something or I'm messing up, they tell me, but they tell me with love. It's not like, you know what, I got to leave your channel, this and that. Like they're open and honest with me and they care about this platform as much as I do. I tried this once before, if you guys remember, with a Curious Rose, and it didn't quite work because she had, a different agenda, and that's okay. But the two people that I've asked to be a part of this with me have been there for me really like from the start. They are paid members every month for me and supportive. They're there for me outside of Facebook, outside of YouTube. They're there for me daily. If I am going through a hard time or whatever, I can text them, I can call them, and they're there, And really, they've been like sisters to me. Yeah, checking convictions. You're lucky to stay away from it. So I've kept it as secret who this is going to be. So they're actually going to join me in about 5 minutes. I think they're in here. I don't want to say who it is just yet. So again, Mr. Share has been awesome in helping me and working on thumbnails, and he's going to do like a little intro for it. So we'll get on that. Next week will be, we'll call it the pilot, if you will.
Mhm.
Hey, Cotton Candy. And Robbie, hey, I saw you in here earlier. I don't know if you're still talking or not, but I kind of been like ignoring chat, just kind of trying to get this out. Hello, everyone that came in. Tara, Catherine, Mommy Knows Best, Catalyn, Buttercup, Brennan Tube. Yes, I love trashy reality TV. So we'll definitely, I mean,
just stop for a second. I see dead people. At no point have I yelled.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Be a grown up. I've only been timing people out who've been name called. That's all I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that? Leave. I'm not yelling.
Okay, I see one of my co-hosts are in the studio. Can the other one please call in now? I'm going to text you just in case you can't hear. I'd like to bring you both up at the same time. But yeah, Kelly, hey, Julie. So yeah, we're going to we'll cover everything. And there'll be the drama. We're going to be able to cover it all, but we're definitely going to make it more of a talk show, and it's going to be every Thursday at 7 Mountain Time. It will be sorry, I do have to check this from Jimmy Watts, and I got to text the other co-host really quick. Babe, could you keep him occupied for a minute?
I sure could. Christina B. I use my dad voice.
Yeah, I know people cringe. There you are. I see the other co-hosts in the chat. Will you call in now, hon, please? Thank you.
Galen, we go Saturday, not. Oh, if you're in Australia, no, that would be Sunday. Yeah, we do it Saturday night.
So yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, like a talk show. We'll be covering the drama. We'll be covering topics. There's going to be a time where we open it up for open panel at the end of the shows, and it's going to be that. Yeah, we're going to have people that we don't always agree with, that we're not going to get along with. There's going to be the hot topics and the drama, which we will address, but there is a better way of addressing it than just getting on here, snapping, flipping out, and whatever. Okay. And yeah, it's people like you that will just be blocked from the start. We want people to have their open opinions, thoughts. Where are you? I'm gonna text you because I think maybe you're having issues.
Hope for peace. I don't care. I don't care if one of them is around, but I don't care. If they're respectful, they're welcome here.
Yeah, exactly.
Mommy Ramblings could come up in here. If she's respectful, she's welcome.
Yeah, she can come up here. I would always open the floor to her to rebuttal her side. And I would be respectful. She will never do it, and that's okay. I would go on her panel and debate in a friendly manner. She would never do it, but that's okay. I'm just saying. If you guys don't want to get on board, that's okay. Yeah, Kelly, Mr. Scherer is going to. I think I do a lot better when I don't pay attention to it, because then yeah. Underneath the nastiness on YouTube needs to stop. It has to start somewhere. I'm so glad you're taking a stand. Well, we are sure trying, but everybody has to actually give it a try, not automatically. Well, we got to take sides now. It shouldn't be like that, you guys. We are all adults. And I just know, Tanya used to say this all the time, and I always thought she was crazy, but I understand now what she was saying. If we were all to get together, like at a restaurant somewhere and have a dinner, I actually think a lot of us would walk out of there fine. We would get along, I do feel like. And Mr. Scherer said that, Dr.B and Natasha, they aren't that different. They really aren't. I see good in both of them. They just don't see it in each other.
Yeah, and I've said that a lot. Like pretty much everybody. I can't think of any YouTuber at all actually that is just all bad. Like there's good in everybody. People just get off on these tangents and fall down holes and whatnot, but for the most part, they're decent people.
Okay, so I am waiting for my other sissy to come on up here. Mandy, are you able to come up here too? Babe, you're gonna have to add another one to the thumbnail eventually, but
No, whatever.
oh,
Well,
that's
like I
okay,
don't have.
Tattoo. You know, clearly I don't like mommy ramblings, and I never have, but I'm going to do my best with. I
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
suppose.
whoa. I see dead people. That's it. You're gone. I'm tired of your shit.
Yep. Right. Yep.
Got timed out for nothing. Yeah, sure you did.
I'm sorry, but if you know Mr. Share, you know he allows he allows you really ugh. For him to block you and kick you out of here, it truly says more about you and your behavior than him. It really, really does, because I actually get upset with how nice he is and how he doesn't just block people and push them out like immediately like I do. So, you know what? Yeah. Hubby's got control over the bullshit, so you can deal with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm on.
Mr. Veiw, thank
I'm on
you.
Voices. I'm on Voices account, so you see her telling people it's actually me. But I'm doing that so if I need to, I can unmod somebody.
Yep.
I don't
Oh,
think I'll have
there
to.
you go. Okay. And Mandy, call up if you can, my love. If Mr. Share has a problem, then it's a problem, right? I mean, in the little bit that you've known him, even like anyone that knows us in here is going to tell you that actually is a big problem if you are pissing Mr. Share off. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't take sides. I'm not unreasonable. I don't have tunnel vision.
I don't
I
know if
just
you
don't
saw
want
when
to
I,
see.
yeah,
I mean,
sorry.
leave your bad words at home for tonight.
Yeah.
If you don't like somebody, you don't have to tell everybody. You can keep it to yourself for a day. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, again, you guys, I'm gonna lose people, and that's okay. Like Mr. Scherer said, I have to do what's in my heart, and that's okay. If you're gonna unsubscribe from me because I will not have a beef with someone for no reason, then that's okay. But I
Mm.
think that 99% of you actually are a lot smarter than that. Um, so I thank you for understanding and being here. So now on to the excitingness.
Can we just
Um,
do a little bit of the side chat? Mandy, I get those panic attacks too. I feel your pain. Rarity, thanks for coming by. Where's the other one? Sorry, I can't get a word in to keep up with the chat. I mean, you gotta keep an eye on that, okay?
okay, maybe. Okay. So I will first just give you, some of you might not even know, but yes, we're going to do this Thursday for sure, but I think it's actually going to be twice a week. I have to talk with the girls about the other day because it already is busy. Monday nights is Mr. Share. Saturday nights will be our joint channel, which by the way, we are at 1,020. Thank you so much. We may have
Mhm.
lost a couple today. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And to celebrate on Saturday, maybe like around noon. I don't think we've nailed down a time yet, but I am off at midnight on Friday from quarantine. So we're talking about doing a like an all day or 24-hour possibly type live stream to celebrate. Okay, so I am now going to bring up my new co-host team members. I love these girls to death outside of YouTube and Facebook as well. They have been there for me, supportive of me, and I think like, oh, Seth, thank you. And Seth, I'd love to have you on sometime as well. Thank you so much for that. I know we've had our paths, so I appreciate it. Okay, so I was thinking about it too. What better way, because we want the community better. We're trying to clean it up and to do better. The what I thought was best or a really good idea is to bring a couple of my supporters to be a part of this project and knew how I want this platform to go. 1 second. Please watch the chat. Any new people coming in should be welcome. Okay, baby, I'm trying, but I'm trying not to look at nasty stuff so I don't flip out. Okay, anyone coming in, thank you. I haven't been watching the chat, so welcome and thank you. Again, I'll just repeat for everyone new coming in, if you happen to have a problem with any other creator, this isn't the time or place for that. I would encourage you guys to go to them privately and work out whatever issues you may have. Yes, you will see me address like mommy ramblings and stuff, but I will be doing so in a way that's, well, just exposing like hypocrisy, I can't even talk, sorry, scams and lies that are about me. But I'm going to try to do it not like attacking and where I'm calling her names like she has done to me and things like that, but to come in here and talk about other subscribers, family members, or creators and say nasty things, they will
Hi, Mary.
be kicked out. Hey, Mary, good to see you. I love your videos. Can somebody please share Mary's channel? I'd love everyone to subscribe. I've found myself now in the mornings looking at her channel to see if she has posted a video yet for that day, because her videos are really just like inspirational words, like little videos of wisdom. And it's actually, I highly recommend starting it with your coffee and putting on Mary's video, because it's been a good start the last 2 days that I've been doing that for my day. If anyone could, Amber or anyone, yeah, thank you. Definitely subscribe. And any of you guys, you are mods, I believe. Most of you channels are mods. If please drop your links, and please, anyone that's in here, subscribe, because we are about, and I want to get back on track about being uplifting. And I really am a female that supports other females. I want to uplift other females. I want them to succeed like I want to succeed. And I think all of the ladies that are in here are much like that as well. Thank you, Kimbers. Okay, so now I've got these lovely ladies waiting here in the studio. And like I said, I thought it would be a good idea to bring team members that are, they're paid members and friends outside of YouTube to join me and be a part of this platform now, because we all hold each other accountable every day. So
Hi,
I'm really excited to have them on board, and I'm going to bring them up now. See if you guys know who they are. We got Miss Nellie, FDZ, and Tammy Barnes. Hey, you guys.
Hello.
I am so excited for this.
How was everyone?
Oh, thanks, Luther. Hey guys, can you see chat, Tammy and Nellie?
Yes.
Uh-oh, I can't hear Nellie. Are you there?
Uh-oh.
There you
Can
are.
you hear
I
me
can
now?
hear you now. Yep, now I can hear you.
I forgot to take it off mute. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Nellie.
Okay.
Hi, Tammy.
So, girls, to start, I think it'd be a good idea. I mean, everyone they know you from being in the chats and stuff, but I don't think, Nellie, I think you've been on panel. I've seen you on some people's panels, right? But Tammy, I don't think I've seen you on anyone's panels before.
No, I've never been on a panel before.
I've just been on y'all's panel. That's it.
Nellie, what about you?
I've just been on your panel.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, to start, let's go to introduce you guys. Nellie, tell us kind of what got you started on YouTube. Was it just the what, or kind of your start in this community?
It was, when was it? When I quit working in August of 2019, whenever I got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Thank you, Troll Account, and thank you, Small Town Girls. Thank you.
So I quit working and
Oh, are you there? You quit working?
can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Back in August of 2019, I got diagnosed with breast cancer. So I quit working and I was just staying home watching TV and stuff. And I watched everything that there was on Hulu, Netflix, and everything. So I just got on YouTube and was searching true crime stuff and came across I found Mama Kim's channel first. And then I found y'all, and everything is history. I've been talking to y'all ever since.
There you go. Yeah, well said, Tina.
Yeah. And so, what is kind of like, so from when you started to current day, kind of like, how is that kind of making you feel as being, well, you're not yet a creator, but now you will be. How does it make you feel with being a supporter of all of us and the situations going on and kind of the choosing of sides, if you will, and everything happening?
It kind of pisses me off because nobody should be able to tell us who we can and can't watch. And for her to attack y'all the way that she has been, I've never watched her before until all this stuff started. I did take a peek at her channel, and the first time I saw her, those damn dolls freaked me the hell out. I don't do dolls, but it just really pisses me off that people can stoop that low and want to come in here and talk shit to you guys when all you're doing, it's your channel. You can do whatever content you want. If you don't like what they're saying, then leave. It's that simple. Click off. There's no point in attacking everybody and attacking those of us that are in here that agree with them. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Trust me, life is way too short to put up with bullshit. Way, way, way too short. In a blink of an eye, it's all gone anyway. So what's the point in spreading the hate? And whenever you guys are trying to do good, just like I told your husband, you know, 1 day is going to lead to 2, 2 days going to lead to 3. And look, here we are almost a month into it and people are getting along and they don't like it. That's on them. That says a lot about their character to sit here to keep attacking you guys. It says more about them than it says about you because you guys are just defending yourself. You have every right to defend yourself to what's being said about you and to bring up people's records and stuff like that. Who the frick cares what somebody did when they were younger? What the hell does it matter what anyone has said or done whenever they were younger? Please tell me. Everybody changes, so these older ladies just want to sit here and carry on like 2-year-olds? I mean, seriously.
Right.
I agree.
I just don't get it.
Yeah. And Miss Tammy Barnes, how about you? So, what made you make your channel and kind of your thoughts and feelings about from when you started on YouTube in the community and currently?
Well, I don't have a channel yet. I have, I have a channel with no content, but I am going to have a channel. It won't be true crime, but I will have a channel. But I just started on YouTube, just went on there looking for just didn't really know a lot about YouTube. And I just went on there random looking for things. And it was just the Watts case was the first thing I saw. And so I clicked on it, and a few subscribers, and was learning how YouTube went, and then as I went to different ones, I just started seeing, people rude and
Hey, Hottie,
making
love you.
comments, and I was like, I just don't understand why you have to hate. If you don't like it, leave. I mean, there's channels I don't even go to. People will say something about them, and I don't even go to look because I don't care to go to that channel. So I don't go creep on them and sit and watch, what they're doing, because I don't care. I don't want to waste my time. So I just don't understand getting on there and saying rude things to people, because what are you accomplishing? We're not accomplishing anything. You're just causing hate and discontent. And then I have my own mind and my own opinions, and I'm not going to let someone say, well, don't go to that channel because that channel is, this or that or the other. That's not right. You don't make my decisions for me, and I'm not going to put my opinion on you. So I just don't see a reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree with you, Tammy.
Yeah.
And I love Cher, Mr. Cher. I really don't see where the hate is coming from, because
either.
everybody has something that they aren't proud of.
We all have a past. We
There's
all have stuff in our
doesn't.
closets that we want to keep there. Just because they're YouTube personalities doesn't mean that it's everybody's right to share whatever. It's just stupid. Stupid.
It is.
Yeah.
And I don't judge somebody on their past.
Hell no.
It's what they're doing now that makes the difference.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. And when they have to be going back anyways, like, shit they're undigging is at least 12 years old or more on people, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, unbelievable. And hate someone being make that clear. Oh, who hates?
And I don't have the tolerance or the patience for that, because my husband's a retired Marine, and
oh gosh, nobody
he
hates
went to Afghanistan 5 times. So I don't put up with a lot of BS. I just don't have time for
it. Right? Let's well, that one thing we always talk about, well, you knew about all of this back and forth. You always know because we talk and text every day. But we've all definitely wanted to try and make the community fun again, like enjoyable to go on there and discuss things. And people think, well, we can still discuss the topics at hand and what's going on. And I think someone just said it in chat. Sorry, but hate is a strong word. I do not hate mommy ramblings. I do not hate people, but I do not like their behavior or agree with it. I think it's disgusting.
Yep.
I
exactly.
hate
Nobody
that
hates
they act
anybody
that way and know it's wrong. I hate that. I hate that they know what they're doing is wrong and they're doing it.
It's got to be exhausting being negative like that all the time. That's just got to be a lot of work.
Besides, hating somebody just locks you in your own prison, because you hating them, they don't give a crap. So why bother hating? Because all it's going to do is make you the miserable one, not them.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. There's too much other stuff going on to say and spread trash about Mr. and Mrs. Cher and even Mama Kim. I mean, golly. They're just three creators who enjoy giving us content. Who cares what their content is? If you don't like it, click away, just like you do in Facebook. Scroll up. There's other things out there to look at. Just don't watch it. That's what I do. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to
Uh,
put a
I'd rather
negative
put my time
comment.
into the channels that I like.
Exactly. And that's why I
yeah.
spend money in the channels that I like. I'm not going to give money to people
Mm-hmm.
just to give it to them, for Jesus' sake.
Hating
And that's
someone
the other
is like
thing. If
letting them live in your head rent free. Yes, Buttercup, I like that. That's it's funny. Yeah, it's draining. It's a lot of your time and energy to actually. Hey, Janessa. Hey, Jem, Delaney. Everyone, Emerald. Hello, everyone coming in. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat very good. You know, baby, what do you think? What do you think about our new idea? And your picture's gone.
Amen, Daylin. I like that.
Weird.
I think the internet crashed. It's back up.
Oh, you have to fix your picture. Nelly, okay, so asking you ladies in a little bit here, I'm going to get into some questions. We're going to play 21 questions so everyone can kind of get to know you a little bit better because everyone knows me and sees me. And we all know you only from the chat. Well, I know you personally, right? But everyone else has to get on that level too. So we're going to
Okay.
play 21 question with you girls. But first, I'd like to ask you both, Nelly, starting with you. What would 3 changes be with working together? Would you like to see within our community?
I would, one, like to see people quit bashing other people in the comments, especially like when you have guests that come up, people bashing your guests, or even fighting with each other in the chat. That's just time consuming and takes up too much of our time trying to weed through all that. I would also like to see us get back to the reason we all came together, which is the true crime stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be Chris Watts. I mean, that's a tunnel in itself, a deep, dark hole. But I mean, I would like to see us get back what we all came together for. And that was true crime is what brought us all together. Hell, I wouldn't have met you guys if I hadn't have gotten into it, you know? And the third thing is, oh gosh, why did you have to pick 3? um, that's tough. Let's see. I just want to see
Hey,
everybody get
Gwendolyn.
along. That's all I can say. I mean, I know we're not all going to be perfect, peaceful, kumbaya, but I mean, geez, the negative Nancy crap's got to go.
Okay, what about you, Tammy?
well, to me, all opinions should be welcome. Nobody's wrong and nobody's right. It's just, keep an open mind, because how I feel may not be how you feel, but
Mm-hmm.
be open minded to listen to it. At least listen to what I have to say, and maybe I seen something that you didn't see, or maybe you seen something that I didn't see. So I would like it to be more people to be more open minded, and not just jump to the conclusion that they're that you're wrong because of what your opinion is. And I just want to see people get along too, because it's a lot more fun in chat if everybody is, getting along and making jokes and stuff.
Exactly.
It makes it more fun. It's you want to get on that chat because you're like, oh, let's see what kind of fun are we gonna have today. So
Yeah.
I just want the hate to stop. It's just sad. It's really sad because there's a reason for it, but you know you don't know what that reason is, whether it be good or bad. So
Right, but we can all agree to disagree on certain topics without
right,
spreading hate.
right,
Mm-hmm. I tried
yes,
to pin Teresa S's comment because it's perfect. Well, now I can't find it right here. As creators in true crime, we should be focused on the victims and the cases, not trying to hurt other creator channels based on hatred will only breed hate. Yes.
Exactly.
I don't know why it wouldn't let me pin that, but I wanted to. Can we have karaoke?
I think the victims,
Yes. Yes, we can. And go on, sorry.
I was just saying, I think the victims get lost in all the hate, and especially like Shanann and the girls and Nico, they are so lost in it when they're the ones that, that suffered the greatest. And they seem to have gotten lost in that between the arguing and putting hate out there about the Rusiks or the Watts or Frankie getting upset about stuff. It seems like they've been forgotten.
Yeah.
Hey, Cher, I think Mandy needs you to drop her the link.
Yep, I just did. Yep.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah. And, and I think too, I don't think people should be so concerned who I choose to forgive. Like, Kelly and I, for one, getting the nasty comments of, how can you forgive her and blah, blah, blah. Well, to be honest, there's very little opinions I care about that I know are people who care for me personally, which is going to be my husband. I always run things by my 2 older daughters because they've been there from the beginning. They've seen how people are treating me in that. And honestly, sometimes they give me better advice than what some adults have given me. So there's, of course, you 2 ladies, Mandy, my husband. Yeah, those are opinions that I am going to value. And there's several others, Mama Kim, that I'm going to value, but I'm always going to make up my own mind, have, act on what I feel is right in my heart. But just the trashing people for no reason is unbelievable. I'm not going to stop being friends with someone because somebody tells me to, or, it's just got to stop. Trashing me for supporting Kelly again. Well, guess what? We were friends before any of the Watts crap. Before any of that, we were real friends talking about being a single mom, being a young single mom, talking about so much more than Watts stuff and true crime in general. So it's like crazy to me. I'd be hated by people that and are actually stop supporting me, telling me they're unsubscribing because now I've had Kelly on my channel and I'm stupid and I have blinders on, and it's just very, very sad to see. Or how can I support Robbie when he talks so nasty of people? How can I support Mandy when she said nasty things? I have never supported the nasty things they say or the nasty behavior. I've sure as hell been guilty of being the same way as all of these people, but I'm not saying using like addiction or whatever, like mental health as crutches either, but I'm just saying that humans should be more forgiving and also understand the bigger picture. Why is this person lashing out? I'm pretty sure it's not for no reason. Mandy didn't just lash out for no reason on Russ McCamey, or I didn't just lash out on Mommy Ramblings for no reason, and vice versa. All these things. It's not just for no reason. Not like just I woke up and it's fun today to go after Mommy Ramblings. People are crazy.
Amen.
Hey,
Well, forgiveness
hey,
is a big thing, and people can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, since they're such big Christians, the Bible says, it says to forgive, and she wants to preach it so much. Well, she needs to read that commandment as well.
Yes, Dylan Watts, because we're in the time of cancel culture and all of these things, right? So, yeah.
Well, I just want to say that, I'm not trying to drag this on, but if you're civil with somebody, whatever you want to call them, friend or not, someone, an acquaintance, you shouldn't have to be choosing sides. Also, you should not have to be fighting somebody else's battles. You can be there for them as a friend, but you can't help. You shouldn't have to choose and be put in that position. That's wrong to do. And it just gets me upset for you, Cher, because is just when people it interferes with your stream, and in my opinion, it is disrespectful to you. So I don't know. I just wanted to say that.
And that's very true, Mandy. I mean, you're hitting it right on the nail.
So you guys, this panel that you see right now is going to be the new Thursday nights. This is going to be the show. It will be put together because it is going to be more like the talk show. But, you know, Tammy, Nellie, Mandy, Mr. Cher, we don't always share the same opinions and things on anything from Watts to even other cases, Christian Andriacchio, the hot topics within the community, and that we don't always agree, but we definitely can hash things out and have discussions in an adult manner, which is very, very important right now, I think, for everybody. And Mandy, since you're up here now, I'll ask you the same. Like when you started your channel, why did you start your channel? And like, how are things different now from when you started? What do you want to see changing now?
Well, when I originally started my channel, it was back, I think, in 2015. So I was a part of the vegan community. It was a thing back then. And there was commentary channels about what was going on in the community. And I always wanted to have a channel like that because there was somebody I used to watch called the Vegan Cheetah. And he was like, he was really good for a while, and then something happened with him. But I was friends with his brother, and he was going to help me make, with my channel and stuff, because I'm horrible at videos, and I just never got around to it because I was going through something personal, that I don't want to talk about. But anyways, so I just didn't make any videos until like maybe a year or two later, and I was uploading clips from The Walking Dead because I've always been a fan of that show. I've watched the show since season 1, episode 1, that came out when I was like 16, I think. So yeah, so I started uploading clips of the show, and then I just set all the videos private. I think there's like 2 maybe that are still up. And then from there, I made streams about that other community, but it was more so to have a voice because I felt like I was being silenced a lot. And I didn't have a Facebook group like they did, so nobody could really hear what I had to say. And I just started using my channel as a place to, well, I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit. And then I started looking into the Watts case. I came across the Watts case from a channel called Live Free of Abuse. And I was in the Unmasking Chris Watts Facebook group. You already know that whole Kessinger channel thing. I started making videos about that. And then after that, even though my channel was really focused on one creator and things I didn't agree with, I really, though, want to use my channel as a place to express myself and talk about all different topics, not necessarily true crime. I've never thought of my channel as anything with true crime, but I'm lumped into this community because I came from the true crime community. I was looking into the Chris Watts case, so people are always telling me, well, how about you talk about true crime? I don't necessarily want to talk about that. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't mean I won't, that I won't ever discuss a case. It's just not my interest. I don't have that interest right now. But yeah, so I just want to use my channel as a place to talk, vent, things that I can't talk to people about in my personal life. So it's more of, maybe mental health stuff, just random shit. I'm not really sure, what's going to come of my channel in the future, but that's what I'm doing now. And the things that I want to see changed, was that the second question?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, I can't deny I do like drama. But I'm going to be honest, I do like drama. It's entertaining. The thing is, it's you can be a drama channel, but when it there's a line that shouldn't be crossed, and I've crossed that line myself. And
not like
I'm just gonna speak
straight up trashing people. Like you can still, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Right, and I'm just going to speak for myself. So I've crossed that line before, and I just think that's taking it too far. You know, you can comment on things about what's going on, what you don't agree, but yeah, I mean, I just think that there should be more of a change when it comes to that, like not getting so personal with somebody, and I don't know, just being more civil, you know, help try to build each other up instead of tearing each other down all the time. I think there could be more, you know, we could make more of a difference that way.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Debbie. And thank you for subscribing.
I'm sorry it took me forever to answer. I'm just
No, that's
I took my
okay.
anxiety medication, so I'm like,
I've been trying to watch the chat, and I know somebody left because I couldn't see the question. I went back, but yeah, if you guys get upset that questions are going unanswered, you'll just have to forgive me when I'm talking about like the drama side of it, because I'm trying to change. I snap. I have anxiety. I am very snappy. Okay. It's in my blood. I can't help it. And that's why if I'm looking at the chat and then I see something that will tick me off, like I'm being honest and saying that I react before I think it through and talk. Okay. I don't have the filter. You all know this about me. So sometimes it's a lot safer if I just don't pay attention, where I'm looking at the panel here, at everybody on the panel, like I'm looking at them and talking to them, you know? So that's what I find myself doing when I have anxiety. It's not that I'm trying to be rude and ignoring questions. I'm sorry. It's just that it's what I have to do sometimes to not snap. But I am trying. I'll be working on like breathing exercises or something where I'll pay attention to the chat and slowly get to a point where, you know, I'll be thinking before I react. So I'm sorry if I'm missing questions. Thank you so much, Cleopatra. Dylan, Wyatt, did you want to call in at all? And do you guys have any questions for the direction that we're going to be going for the new co-hosts that will be joining me and a part of this project at all? Because they're an open book, they'll answer anything, but I really think that it's going to be good. And the reason why I chose them to partner with me on this is because Mr. Sheriff, he's always there. And yes, he's always unbiased, but I mean, we all know as girls, we need like to have our best girlfriends there and hear their advice too, right? So I thought, who better than people that I know are in my corner, but they aren't always like, yep, you did good that time. Like if I screw up, they tell me I screw up. They help hold me accountable, and that's exactly who I need in my corner, and who also have the same morals and want to see better for not just me, but the entire community. So I thought that these ladies were perfect.
I like the way Mandy put it. We're not yes men. We actually call out our friends whenever they do something that's not right. You know, and we do it civilly. We don't do it coming across all crazy, screaming and hollering either.
Right. That's something that
There's no reason for that.
That's something my mother always told me, that a real friend is not a yes man. A real friend will take you to the side privately and say, you know, I don't agree with what you're doing. There could be a better way to handle this. You're wrong. They're not going to make it public and, you know, put you on the spot like that. And they're not going to make you choose. So, and you're not going to agree with everything. I mean, like I've said this before, I've never met anybody in my life that I've agreed with 100% on everything. You know, that's what makes us unique and human. So to agree with everything someone says or do, that's just, you're not thinking for yourself. And you don't have, in my opinion, that means you don't have any respect for yourself.
Exactly. Shit, I've been married to my husband 25 years. You think we agree on everything? That would be a boring marriage if we agreed on everything and saw everything
Nope.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's the freaking point of life if not to learn, grow, and change for better? I love this so much. Awesome. Right on, Christina. I think you got a great panel of co-hosts. Me too. I think it'll be good because, and like Mandy said, there is a way where we can still address the drama because I mean, she's right. Drama does help. That's why the Kardashians are the longest running TV show ever in history. Reality show is a hot thing, right? And that's exactly why. But we can still do it where we aren't ripping each other apart and tearing each other down. I can't even
Right.
like
That makes no
actually getting
sense. I
messages
mean,
telling me if I see you in armchair detectives chat again, or well then I can't be friends with you, or this or that. And it's like, oh my goodness. Happy and programmer. Come on, my children, be happy. No fight. It's not worth it. Listen to old women and listen to happy songs.
Yes, Amber, I would love to talk with you privately. Feel free to reach out to me.
Oh yeah, Amber Alerts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've told you before, you two would be like, I just know that you will love each other. I think that's great. I really love seeing, actually, Kelly, I don't know, are you still in there? Kelly, Amber? If anyone wants to call in here, but I would like Kelly and Amber to call in if they would. Do you guys have any questions for Tammy and Nellie, who have never done anything like this, but they are willing to jump right in to help make a difference and really make at least Thursday nights anyways. I know everyone's been craving to just, they want to tune in, they don't want the bashing, they want to let loose, have a good time, talk the hot topics in the community. And I like to personally get to know people, like Robbie, what's his favorite food? What's his most embarrassing moment and things like that. So I think also having other creators that we all know and love up here and getting to know them better, and even other, I don't like to call you guys subscribers. I'm just going to call you family members, okay? Getting to know you all as family members and supporters as well, and having you guys up. And a lot of you guys have so much stories to tell also, and I really think all of your voices should really be heard. I've been very, very lucky and blessed to hear some of you come out and tell me some good things, some bad things, and for the first time sometimes. And that's really one of the main reasons I started this platform. I wanted to hear everybody. I think everybody should have a book or a documentary on their lives, because 99% of you guys are amazing humans, but I know you guys came up from something. Everybody has a past and a story, and I love hearing them. I don't think they should be bashed and battered when telling them. Hey Kelly, welcome.
Oh, hope for peace. Did you see her comment share? She
I
says
did.
totally off
Let me look.
topic. She said
Hey
totally off
Kelly.
topic. Could everyone please say a prayer for the Fuller triplets born at 27 weeks?
Oh, of course.
Fuller triplets born at 27 weeks. Thanks.
Oh, that's so tiny.
Yes. Is it someone from here, or is that a celebrity, or who is that? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know who they are, but yes, we certainly can.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So they were born at 27 weeks, so that is prematurely. Are they both absolutely praying? Let me look for something really quick. Hey, Kelly, Mr. Sher, you want to take the floor? Kelly, you actually, would you mind telling me, we all have started hearing, I know some know, you've been starting to say it again, but why you started your platform, and like things that the top 3 things you would really like to see change within the community.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I started originally because I wanted to help people who were in situations that I had been in the past where we didn't know what was going on. And I'm talking about abusive situations, toxic relationships. And I ended up going to college, getting a degree, and I got certification to be an advocate for victims of domestic violence. So that's why I would say, and advice here and there, and then finally I'm like, I wish I could just say it to a bunch of people. And I happened to be already on YouTube. I was part of the Team Phoenix team, at the time, and I decided to try it, just to try teaching and empowering people to get out of toxic relationships, understand what they're dealing with, learning how to change the inner core. And this movement right here is what I am all about. It's because people, we are like paintings, and each brush stroke is important in that painting. So we may not all the brush strokes may not all be perfect, but they're perfect in that spot. So if that makes sense.
I agree.
But I'm really when I got sucked into a somehow a mess. It was like a glob of toxicity, and I literally every day, panic attacks, headaches, sick, upset, crying all the time. Just always worried about everything. And I work a full-time job, so it's not like I can, have all day to do that. Did we lose a host?
Yeah, they'll call. Yeah, she'll come
I think
back.
so.
Oh, okay.
It's all
We're
good.
running things now, ladies. But anyway, I'll just finish. But yeah, I just got sucked in, and people were demonized and dehumanized, I should say. And I keep saying this, we're talking avatars, at this point. And I don't, what really hit, what changed was a one creator abusing another creator's child verbally.
Mhm.
And
That was me.
being for me, it was disgusting and angering, and I flipped my lid, but I wasn't supposed to. I
Mhm.
wasn't allowed to. I'm like, wait, what?
Because I'm so evil.
Yeah, you should stand for abuse of a 9-year-old girl being called a whore and saying that she likes to be molested by her
Oh,
father,
oh,
and
That's
that. But
horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
Amber
it
is
made me
for
so
some
sick.
whatever reason not supposed to be talked to, you were supposed to ignore that and turn a blind eye to that, even though you started your platform to give people voices and to fight against abuse.
Correct.
Right.
Here I'm supposed to be this victim's advocate.
And hi, Mary, welcome.
Well,
Yay.
hi everybody. I tell people this, I stand for what's right. And when I had my surgery, I come back, I'm thinking, oh, I'm okay, because I wasn't fully well, but I was like, oh, this is great. As soon as I come back, you support child abusers. I'm like, what? Like, what happened? I don't even support that creator to begin with. But because we were all under that umbrella,
Right.
the team umbrella, that's where it caused, like, okay, we got friction here, because it's now the line had been drawn in the sand, and guess who had to draw it? And it was not comfortable.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, and the excuses that they gave you of, you know, why you shouldn't talk to me, well, they didn't really have any. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
that's the thing.
Nope.
You know, I mean, I'll be honest, like that particular group, you know, it started with a few women that didn't like me, and then that's when that certain creator just started, you know, putting me in his videos, and then I think he just didn't like it that I would call him out on it, and it just went from there. There was never, you know, any huge reason for the hate. You know what I mean?
Amber, there's nobody deserves what you were getting, period.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's where we have to nip it in the bud, period.
Yeah.
Whether Amber is not nice or not, knock it off. Why do you do that? Not you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I mean, I think what disgusted me the most was after you and I like had our panel and we got along and people flipped out, you know, then that creator goes and puts in his video and completely lies about me and says, well, I know, you know, that she's a junkie and she's relapsed this past year, and you know, her daughter walked in on it. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
that was pathetic.
Yeah, that's lying about the two things that are most important to me. And that's why I wanted to tell you, Mandy, like I have put up with, I mean, I've had a lot on here. And I know that, you know, I know people like to bring up your past a lot and stuff like that. And I've just learned that the point comes across much more if you don't fight back, like, because they want you to fight back like that.
That's right.
You know? Like that said creator, it's driving her nuts that I'm not going to stoop, that I haven't stooped to her level. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you fight back and you go to their level, then the point's lost, because it just becomes a back and forth, you know, who can be who can go the lowest. So, I mean, it's hard, but like, I've just like, when that happened to me, I had to wait a whole week before I put a video out about it. Because I knew, I was like, I'm gonna go bananas if I do it the day after. So, you know, sometimes it's just, if you give it some time, you know, you'll have like, you know, instead of reacting right away too. That helps me.
I agree with you on that. And yes, I could have handled situations better before.
Mandy, I'm laughing at your comment like right now. It's just so funny.
The MRB comment?
Yeah, you're like, you sound like call in.
No, I was saying you're starting to sound like MRB telling people to call in.
But here's one thing, Mandy, that I've noticed about you that I appreciate is that you never have a problem saying sorry and admitting when you're wrong. And that's big, because there's a lot of people on here won't do that. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Right. And sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, when someone tells me that I should hate someone or dislike someone, it really makes me think more about them than it does about the person they're asking to hate.
Yep.
Right.
Because I don't run around telling people not to like people. I don't do that.
Right.
I was just going to say that I agree with you, Amber, on what you said. And I know that I definitely could have handled situations in the past a lot better. But with when this all started for me, when I first started doing live streams about in this community, at least, the people that were bothering me were not a part of this community, and they just have been following me for years. It's like for example, right now, me and another creator, we're not feuding, and they're being silent at the moment, which is, I guess, good, but it's like they're waiting, they're just lurking around for the next opportunity to strike, and they've been doing this for years, as to where after how bad it's got in this community with them, because they would message random creators, like, just if anyone said hi to me, they would message these creators, sending them my article and all this stuff. So people would question me, of course, which most people, I mean, would, if you don't know the situation, as to where I was backed into a corner and I was forced to constantly explain myself. So when people say, you know, you can talk about drama, but don't insert yourself. but I was inserted because these people are constantly saying, Mandy, that like, look at her past. And I'm just like, okay, you're 8 years late. And you're dragging on something that has nothing to do with the now. I mean, what are you going to do when I'm like 40 years old? Are you going to say, look at this, something that happened when she was 19 years old, when she was a teenager?
Right.
It
Really
looks
quick, they
ridiculous at
will.
that point.
Dylan and
I get that
Mr. Share's
too.
getting the link right now. I was trying to get it, but it booted me out of here. But he's trying to get the link.
Okay. But overall, Amber, I just want to say, yeah, you're right. For most situations, if you just ignore it and continue on doing what you're doing, and you just show people that you're not the problematic one, these people clearly are the ones who are causing trouble.
Right.
Hmm.
Because I promise, like, it'll all come out in the wash, But I get it, man. Like, I'm sorry that you have to constantly deal with that, first of all. But, like, I also get it. It's like, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to explain my record away. It's like, here we go again. It's gotten kind of, it's
that's
almost
so
funny at this
annoying.
point.
I am gonna start doing so separately from Thursdays. I am gonna start doing videos and live stream to go with the videos. I'll do a video, and then I'll probably like have the video out in maybe like the mornings, and either in the evenings when I do that video, I'll do a live stream, or it'll be like the next day where I start really like opening up about my past and my life, but doing it separately than our talk show project that we're going to be doing. Which, moving back to that really quickly, Tammy, we'll start with you. What would be like your two then hopes of starting this for our community then?
Well, I guess one of my hopes would be that we all know that we all have an opinion. We all have different thoughts, and everything matters. I mean, my opinion matters. The panel's opinion matters. People in chat's opinion matters, and they may be different, and that's what makes it great. But everything matters. Don't discount
Welcome, Jen.
everything
Jen,
someone wants to say.
Robbie, thank you.
And I want us just to have fun. I mean, things are so stressed out with COVID and everything else. It's just, forget about everything and come on here and have fun and not argue and, pick on each other and act like we're in high school again. And,
that stuff seems like that's
just
at
a fun time.
Yeah.
Peak.
Yeah, I just want to say, if God got rid of everybody who did the cancel culture thing, there would be nobody here.
Right.
Yeah.
I almost feel like this. I feel like when it comes to this particular case that brought us all together, it has become like the Trump election was. Like I've said this before, but you know how people were like, if you vote for this person, you're out. You're not my friend anymore. That's how this has become. If you go to this channel, you're out. If you talk to this person,
welcome,
you're
Ellen.
out. Right.
Yeah. Nellie,
and that's so silly.
Yeah.
Nellie, what do you want to see kind of change within the community? What would be your hopes of being able to still cover things? We can still go over. There'll still be a little bit of drama because we'll cover the hot topics. But what would be your hope on doing this project together?
I have to say I'm right in line with Tammy there. I want to be able to. I started coming on YouTube to escape a lot of things that are going on in my life. I didn't come on here to want to fight and watch people fight and listen to people trash other creators just because they don't like what that creator's doing, and I've come to like all you guys. So I do get defensive. I don't get on people's comments and start fighting with them because what's the point? They're not going to listen to me. It's just going to be, well, you're blocked because you don't agree with me. I just want to see us get back to how it was, where we can discuss a case openly and we each have a different view on what that case is. You know, you might see things that I didn't see, or I might see things that you didn't see. You know, we all interpret things differently.
Yeah.
And it'd be great to have an open discussion about what we've interpreted from everything. I want to see us get back to the basics of it and to get along and to have a good time doing it.
I agree with you. That's why I actually stopped watching a lot of channels, like engaging in them, because I was being like, somebody would like, there'd be a group of people saying, man, like just calling me out and stuff. Even it had nothing to do with what the creator was even talking about. They were talking about a case. And for one, it's disrespectful to that person's stream. Two, it had nothing to do, and it causes problems. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to participate in chats where there's going to be people trying to instigate drama. Like, when I've been in other creators' streams that are talking about a case, you'll never see me in there trying to instigate with that, like anyone.
No, and you
up
always get attacked, and that's what pisses me off, Mandy, is that you're there to talk about one particular thing, and then all of a sudden
I've seen that.
the person that you're on panel with allows people to come up and allows them to just attack you from all sides, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not right. And then you time her out because she's defending herself. Well, that's not fair to you.
I know. And then people say, Mandy, you want to play a victim. No, I actually hate being in that position. I hate being known as the person who's constantly being attacked. Like, I absolutely hate it. I don't want
said
to
it
be
time and time again that you don't like being the victim and that you get embarrassed by what happened to you the other night and you just want people to let it go. And so, no, I don't see you as that type of person. I see you as a very strong woman, and you've come a long way from, you know, where you've been in your past. And I'm very proud of the person that you're becoming. I think you're a wonderful creator, and that's why I started following you. I mean, not because of the drama, but just because, I mean, you hit on a lot of topics that people are scared to touch on.
Well, that's why we need to be proactive instead of reactive.
Thank you, Vintage Ink.
Exactly.
So we could be empowering each other.
Yeah, and not putting each other down.
Right there. That's proactive. Exactly. And just like you said, go in someone's chat. Just respect the panel, respect everyone in there. Not everyone is involved in your drama.
Right.
And that's just the thing. Like, she went in one panel, went in one chat that I happened to be in. All Mandy said was hi to the person's channel. And her mods like timed her out, blocked her. I was like, what the hell?
Blocked.
She said was hi.
Yeah,
was she supposed to say hello, or did she not say hi right?
Connected her.
I was just like, okay, I'm out of here.
That might work.
Oh, we got another person.
Hi, Carolyn.
Say hi, you guys.
Mr. Sherry, you okay?
Hi.
Yeah, Mr. Sherry's here. And I was just going to say really
There's
quick.
echoing happening.
I know it's echoing.
Oh, you got to turn the YouTube part off there, Carolyn.
Who's
There you go.
echoing?
The Beard of Reason was trying to say something. I'm going to give him the floor for a minute. Beard.
Oh, attention. No, I really agree with what Kelly was saying, because well, you guys have seen the Boondock Saints.
Yes.
At the start of that movie, the priest is giving a sermon. He says, we must all fear evil men, but there's another evil which we must fear most, and that is the indifference of good men.
Yep.
So it's not enough to just walk away. You got to be proactive, which we must fear most, and that is the indifference of good. It's not enough to just walk away. You got to be proactive. Fear most, and that is the indifference of good. It's not enough to just walk away. You got to be proactive.
Are you on replay?
Oh, Carolyn, I think you're on the YouTube part. How does she do that again? She's got to like mute.
Replay?
Oh, Carolyn, I think you're on the YouTube.
Yep, on replay.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Somebody's replaying.
It keeps muting me. I don't know why.
Try saying that 3 times.
Click out of YouTube.
There we
Just
are.
stay on StreamYard. Click out of the YouTube tab.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try and come in through. Yeah, you're gonna have to mute the YouTube when you come in, Carolyn.
I
Yeah, because you can see the comments in StreamYard still.
You can see the comments. You go to so when you're on StreamYard, you'll see it where it says private chat and comments at the top. You just hit comments and it'll show all the comments.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I'm on my phone,
There
I
has
can't
to be a mark
write
for you
comment.
somewhere. There is.
I can't see comments on my phone. I can see them on my tablet.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I can see the chat, but for some reason, it doesn't give me an option to write a comment.
Babe, do you see
I just
Dylan's
have
comment?
Oh, you
YouTube
can,
pause,
Amber.
and
Amber,
I
at the
just have the
bottom,
chat
there's like
rolling.
3 dots or something, and you click that, and it says post comment, and then you can talk and chat. But it's kind of difficult when you're
it's hard.
guest.
Yeah. Huh. I'm afraid to hit buttons now because I don't want to
I know,
hit the
right?
wrong one. I'll take a look at it later.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have questions for Nellie and Tammy? Do you think they're crazy for jumping in to do this? I think they are, but I think it's going to be great, you guys. They really.
Hey, it's a great crazy. I don't care if people think I'm crazy.
I like the both of them. I always love
I
your
don't either.
comments and
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just a great addition, and like I said, they really do. They're not just going to be like, oh yes, Cher, I love you, so you're right. They hold me accountable, like Mr. Cher does, and I think they have a lot to add to this platform. That's for sure.
I always say good friends don't enable you. They tell you the truth,
That's right.
Yeah, that's the other
That is-
thing. I know
yes.
I will never have to worry about pulling a knife out of my back with them. So that's the other good thing.
No.
Nope.
Taylor's,
If I'm
hello, I'm
mad,
against
you would
people,
know
children
it.
being used for others' revenge. My daughter is also used quite often, as she's been said. I appreciate your hope.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and
want to
you know what?
say
I want to
to
address that really quick. Some
Okay.
people said that I changed my thumbnail for this live because I was getting threatened and ha ha ha. And why did I do that? Good one on Mommy Ramblings. Just so you know, there was no report done on that. I chose to change it because I used Mommy Ramblings icon for her channel. It's small because I'm doing it from my phone. I actually thought it was like more like cartoon picture. I had no clue that it was her children. So even still, that's her icon, a public channel's pictures. So to say that I am using her children and revenge and all that, I realize that's not what your comment is saying, I don't think, but it just reminded me of what was being said in the chat before I started. I then chose to put a different thumbnail because I didn't know that was her children in the picture. Once I heard that was her children, I decided to change the thumbnail. Not because of any hate I got or any reporting. I just did so because I honestly didn't know. You can't really see the picture that well from my phone. So that's why.
no harm meant no harm.
Yeah.
Soul Sister, no, I'm just
I
one
don't
of her
know that that's
mods
a
and
good
one of
thing
her
for
really
her
good
to-
friends.
Oh yeah, what did Soul Sister say? But it looks like a damn party up there. Yeah. It feels that way because
Woohoo!
we can have
It is a
disagreements.
party.
Yeah, disagreements on
We can
lots of
party.
things. We can agree on lots of things, but like a lot of you say, that's no fun, and we really don't learn anything. We can't grow if we're all like, oh, yep, we're just always on the same page all the time.
Right.
Well, like I said, people are saying, oh, people can't grow or that can't grow. If you just say that lawn can't grow or that flower can't grow, you're not going to water it then? And
Yeah.
try. It doesn't make sense to me. And people can change.
Yeah,
Every day we can change.
absolutely.
And every
Amen.
month,
And
I
many
do want
times,
to say I love the panel. The ladies are fantastic, gorgeous, great vibes. great energy. And I love this.
I do too.
And you see it in the chat. I mean, the people in the chat are all saying they like this whole thing.
Yeah,
And
they're like,
yeah.
this is a new channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when people say can't, what they really mean is won't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Join the party. Woo! I'm just kidding.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
I am too. I'm excited about this direction that we're going.
Well, I got your guys' backs.
Yeah.
So I'm
And we
here.
got yours. I'm really excited
you,
to see
Kelly.
you and Amber. I think that's really good. And I think, yeah, all of us coming together, and I think that's very powerful too. You know, we'll have to like
I
do
do too.
crossovers.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
so grateful.
this
Kelly, I'm
opens so
grateful
much
that
doors.
you came in my life. I really am. Same with you, Mary.
Me too, Amber.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes,
Sister
and
Carrie,
Mary.
are
I
you
think
happy I
Dylan-
dragged you to the dark side yet?
What dark side?
Yeah, definitely, Carolyn, please try again. Here's the link. Definitely try again. Yep.
I hate the dark
guys.
side. There's nothing dark. My goodness.
I want to be on here, but I'm getting so tired, and I don't want to pass out on the stream.
Oh, we'll show you. We kind of got the thumbnail. We'll add. We got to redo the thumbnail, baby, with Mandy in it. But, baby, can you kind of show what we got going on for now?
You want me to show what now?
Show the thumbnail, and then we
Oh,
should
yeah.
do.
Drop it. I'm gonna stay in chat though, not drop out of chat.
Oh,
drop out
right,
of the
Tammy.
channel.
Get out.
Hi, Kelly.
I
Thanks for
love
coming
you
up, Kelly.
guys. See
Bye,
how
guys.
tired I am.
Bye,
I
Good night, Kelly.
All right, I'm in
Night,
the
Kelly.
chat.
Hey, Carolyn.
Love you,
Hi,
girl.
this is
There
the
you go.
only site open, so there's nothing in the background, I don't think.
Ooh, no
There
echo.
you
That's
go.
good.
It sounds better now. Yep.
Thanks. So how's everyone doing? I've only been on one panel once, and I don't know if anyone saw that. It was quite brief.
Can y'all hear her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you?
Can you
I
hear
can't
me?
hear her.
Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you.
How about now?
yeah, Robbie.
Yeah,
That's
you're
awesome.
good. We can hear you.
Yeah, so I've only been on one panel ever, and this would be my second time, so
Awesome. Good to have you.
thank you, and it's good to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
You'll see
So,
how we'll get Mandy all in there.
there's a lot that just not over a few minutes ago that people on this panel had said, so I thought I'd jump on.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the lost.
We can hear you, hon. What would you like to say?
I don't really like bashing either.
This is
And
bizarre. I cannot hear her.
Yeah,
Mary, you can hear me?
I hear you.
Why can't I hear her and everybody else
I can hear her.
and
Try going out and coming back, Amber.
same with the doing the documentaries on people's lives,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Well, since we're on about this mommy ramblings, I'm not gonna. I don't want to bash her either. I mean, I'm not gonna tell anyone where or where not to go. And
Right.
I was on her panel once. That was over a few days ago. The next day, she kind of jumped down my throat, and I got upset. But I don't hate her.
Oh, did you comment under my channel today? Was that you? Did you comment under my channel today? No?
No.
Okay, that was somebody else because she did something similar to another person today. She like jumped down their throat for no reason. So I'm sorry.
No, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see anything. I don't even know your channel.
Okay, sorry guys.
All right.
That was
I'm
weird.
sorry that happened to you. Sorry that happened, but you're welcomed here. It's not gonna go on this channel.
Definitely.
I did not. I could not hear her. What happened? You got. I take it.
She just
I
doesn't like.
live
She doesn't like the bashing either, and I guess somebody was giving her hate for a comment on somebody's channel.
Yeah, the anointed one.
I got
And
you.
so, Carolyn, is that how is Carolyn? So,
Yeah,
what would you like? What are two big things that you would like to see changed in the community, which would make it fun for you again to come on and enjoy YouTube? What would two things be that you would like to see changed?
I would stop the bashing, and the second one would be real life, threaten to knock on somebody's door, which things like that, because that's happened to me.
Oh wow!
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I knew how to handle it.
Yeah, anything going real life. That crap's just got to stop.
So if you knew that two creators didn't like each other, then Carolyn, you would just prefer not hear anything about it at all, or just do you hear creators at all saying like, don't go over there, do not watch them, that's not okay? Do you actually like hear that from time to time from creators? Yeah, that's too bad. That definitely won't happen here. I mean, if I have a subscriber and they like to, oh, Tammy, hun, you're not it's saying you're not connected.
If you,
And
if
she
you
Not
couldn't
on.
hear
There we
us,
go.
so she left and came back.
I don't hate, but if you do say something, I won't give any examples, but if you say something that I don't like, I won't come back again.
Yeah.
I hear you on that.
Yeah, I don't like that
I don't mean
creators use their
I don't
power
mean
or platform to say that.
Yeah. I don't mean so much about it like a true crime case. Well, maybe, but I won't come back again.
I think one thing I see too. I mean, I've had it done to me where creators like entice the subs to go do things that they want them to do.
Oh yeah.
They weaponize them is what they do.
Yep.
I mean, like that one that did that awful thing to me. I mean, she said, well, and to you, Cher, she said out loud,
Yeah, they act like a puppet master.
Yeah, and that's not acceptable. You'll never find that. You will never hear me, Mr. Cher, Tammy, Nellie, Mandy. We won't tell you, don't go watch them. Like, don't do that. Like, that's not, if you want to go
Oh, heck
subscribe to
no.
Mommy Ramblings, please do. If I see you in there, and I've seen some in there, I am not going to kick you out, block you, tell you you can't be in my chat room. They're absolutely not. No.
I think sometimes people want to just hear and participate in both perspectives. They don't have any ill intention. They just, I don't know.
Well, how can you understand what's happening in a situation or even form an opinion on something if you don't hear both sides?
Exactly.
Right. And sometimes you want to ask questions and figure it out,
But according to what I've heard, we're all in a database. So if we go over there, we're blocked anyway. So
that's true.
There's no point in even going over there and asking a question because we're blocked. So, which is fine. I mean, that's her choice. Do what you got to do. It's your channel, but.
Yeah. I mean, she flat out told them. She said, if you go here or associate with any of these people, you're blocked.
Do you mind if I kind of add to that, ask a question about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Based on what I've seen, if she's like this experienced entrepreneur, YouTube creator, and she's got police background and whatnot, and she's got like this sidekick, life coach. She's what is she doing going from channel to channel saying, "Oh, goodbye, you're crazy," and all this? What does she care if she doesn't like us? Why does she keep bouncing around?
Because she wants to know what's being said, and she's
What is
doing
she
that whole
trying?
thing. She's doing the do as I say, not as I do. That's what she's telling her subscribers.
Exactly.
And it's not doing her any favors.
And that's professional?
No,
Absolutely not.
No.
no, not.
I can't help
That's
it at that.
abuse. That's an abuse of your platform.
Right.
That's in my opinion, that's an abuse of your channel, your platform, because you know there's going to be people that listen to you and they feel like again, these people's hearts are in the right place. They think that they're being a loyal friend and a helper. And so when a creator goes and manipulates these people and uses their platform and I hate to say this, but the power that they have, because having a platform is power. When you
Yep.
have people listening to you, that's power. It is. I don't care if it's two people listening to you and supporting you or not. You have a platform, your voice matters to somebody, and that is power. That's an abuse of her platform and power to have your followers do that. You will never catch that from this platform or anybody associated with this
No.
platform.
But she doesn't
It's
have a problem.
weaponizing
But she
is what
doesn't
it
have a
is.
problem when people from her channel that have been watching her channel for a long time, and they go to other channels like mine or yours or other creators, leaving negative
Right.
comments. She doesn't have an issue with that, but she'll have an issue if anyone makes a positive comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen I know of one creator. Mary knows who I'm talking about for sure. I mean, if you say anything that's questioning him or goes against the narrative he has on that screen, you're blocked.
Yeah.
It's you're booted, you're out. So you can't even go in there to like argue a point or stick up for yourself.
No, he told me to get lost and not come back to his channel. And I said to him, I have no problem with that because when someone shows me who they are, I believe them.
Right. Yeah, it's people weaponizing their audience is what it is. I mean, it is a responsibility when you have a platform, and especially when you have one with sometimes, 200 or more in the chat. That's a lot of people, so that are listening to you and taking every word in. So when you're saying, enticing them to go do things and go look up this on this person and go, that's abusing it, like you said.
Yeah.
And I think it's against YouTube policy or guidelines, whatever, to do that, to abuse your influence and also to have your audience attack another creator, especially if it's a smaller channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called calls to action. You got to really watch that.
Yeah.
Because you could get your channel, like, forget strikes. You could have your channel deleted for that.
Yeah, they can be terminated.
Really? Because I've yet to seen it happen. I mean, there's been a particular stream that I've reported.
Yeah, YouTube has a lot of stuff. Sorry to cut you off, Amber, but YouTube has a lot of rules and regulations that they do not enforce. And honestly, I think it's just to save face, just so they have it there to protect themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, Kelly, get some sleep.
Want me to send Bella over there, keep you awake, screaming? My bird will keep her awake.
Oh, that bird.
I'm surprised both of them are sleeping now. They've been screaming all day, the two of them.
Yeah, get some sleep, Kelly. Well, you guys, does anyone want to come up here for the last 10 minutes or so? And do you have any questions? It's pretty clear the direction we're gonna start. I call it the pilot. Whatever Thursday we'll start, because starting tomorrow, we will all be chatting, and we will put together a great show for next Thursday.
You live in Canada?
What?
You're in Canada? I'm in the UK.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
So you're like 6 hours behind us, then, right? Is it
I'm thinking it's 8 hours ahead. I think
8 hours ahead? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry I came late.
Yes, midnight Friday. So that's the other thing. Saturday is going to be the first time in the 2 weeks I've been here that Mr. Cher and I can be together. And I think we should celebrate with a 24-hour live stream where we go out, we'll do some challenges, play some games, and
Fun.
just have a fun time.
That's
And
gonna be exciting.
yeah,
Mhm.
But
definitely.
cookies.
Butt cookies for
But
Butt
cookies.
sure.
cookies. Oh yeah, the
So
whole 9.
yeah,
It's getting crazy up in here.
Hibbity dibbity.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Hibbity
Yeah,
dibbity.
I
we'll
don't have on my
do.
hibbity dibbity shirt today.
I know.
Nice.
I was excited.
You have a hibbity dibbity shirt?
Hibbity
Yes.
dibbity. Yeah, she got her
It's
Oh,
from
that
hibbity
their
is
dibbity shirt.
joint channel.
hysterical. That is hysterical. I love it.
I also got the sweatshirt, the coffee mug. I'm still waiting on the bag.
I'm still
Robbie.
waiting for them booty shorts.
Right?
Oh,
Booty
I
shorts.
will. I'm
We
gonna have
need
to
to
get
add
some. I
that.
think I have
And the
to like
leggings.
booty shorts and crop tops for sure. I will be rocking, and we definitely gotta get Robbie a hibbity dibbity mug or a
Yeah,
water bottle
I
to have
don't think
his
Teespring
shape.
does the shorts.
Robbie,
Did
I
you
was
see
gonna
that email?
hit you up about trying some Thrive. I was interested in that. So, you guys, what I'm going to do is I am going to post the thumbnail. We are going to have to fix it because we're gonna Mandy's going to be a part of it too. But I think it's going to be great. We're going to have the Beard of Reasons opinions, Mandy's, mine, Nellie's, Tammy's, of course, everybody, all of you family members in the chat and stuff. But every Thursday, you know, just like the View the Talk one, we'll have the topics, but everyone's going to have a turn and you're going to hear all of our opinions. And most importantly, you're going to see that we walk away from every show on Thursday still friends, still loving each other, still a happy family.
Amen.
You definitely
Yes,
have a
we
good
should
vibe
walk
going
away
on.
like
I agree, Ruth Ann.
How can anything be resolved if everyone's blocked? What is the point? Yeah?
Oh, well, I'm sorry I'm late coming in.
And we've got some good
Aw,
stuff too.
Anarchy reigns. I love you.
We've got some good stuff that even these guys aren't aware of because I have a lot of things going on that I keep to myself. Mr. Cher knows or Mama Kim knows, but we'll have some really good, really good people. And actually, I have a message that I would like to share from the Watts family, Jamie Watts, tonight that I would like to end the show on. And they are actually very excited about the direction that the channel is going. And again, you're going to see that we disagree, but we're going to be able to have really open, blunt dialogue and discussions at the end of every show. We're going to open up the panel for the last like half hour or so for all of you guys to be included and join into the discussions with us. So I'm really excited. All of you guys seem very excited for this. Let me really quick send and starting with, we'll go with Nellie because you're right beside me, and go down to Mandy, Mary, and everyone. But I think it'd be nice to hear maybe one thing that you wish you could tell yourself, the self that was you, however many years ago, whenever it was, but pretend you see yourself right now and you have just started your channel. What would your today self tell that person?
Oh man.
And starting with
Wow.
Nellie and going in a row.
I would
Stick to
tell
the
myself
point.
to grow some thick skin and to stick to the topic.
Stick to
And
the
I'm sorry?
point. I agree. Stick to the point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stick to the topic and that everybody's opinion is valuable. I mean, everybody has an opinion about everything, and nobody's opinion is wrong or right. I mean, we're all one, we're our own individual people. And so I'm not going to argue with somebody who sees it differently than I do. I mean, that's the way you see it. That's the way you see it. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to tell you, well, this is one way of seeing it, but here's how I see it. Take it or leave it, you know? There's no need to be negative.
Well, we'll share again.
Your turn, Mandy.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it, Mandy.
I would tell myself to think more before speaking and hitting that live button. Also, to not get so wrapped up in the comments and, you know, not take things so personal. Learn how to detach myself emotionally from YouTube, like from negativity on YouTube, and, you know, keep doing what I want to do with my channel, regardless of what others have to say, because if I keep on going, you know, eventually there will be people that support me, no matter what. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really quick, before Mary, really quick, I just want to read this from Soul Sister. What I did want to say is I'm tired of being scared to chat in the channel because someone might not like it from the other channels. I want to be free. Absolutely, Soul Sister, and that is what we
And that
want.
is what we want here.
Yes,
is
absolutely.
for you to feel comfortable to say what you want to say and not get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and so,
the whole
Mary,
purpose.
what you would tell yourself when starting your channel?
I would tell myself never to let anyone dictate to me what I can or cannot cover on my channel, because I have, and I caved, and I'll never do it again.
Awesome.
Mr. Cher?
Are you still there, Mr. Cher?
I am here.
Okay.
I said that I live in the UK.
Hold on, Carolyn. Mr. Cher, what you would tell yourself all this time ago?
I would have gotten into true crime a lot sooner. I screwed around with motorcycle stuff for years. And
I remember those videos.
Yeah. But yeah, no, other than that, I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at now. I'm trying to get this drama thing under control, but yeah.
Real quick, I had a rotten day today, and your video popped up where you told your most embarrassing story. I think it's like the 11th time I've heard it. And oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. My husband was like, what the hell is wrong with you over there? It's hilarious. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I just had to tell you that. It was just hilarious.
So, Carolyn, I know you don't have a channel, but what
I do
would you
actually,
like?
but
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's not a true crime channel, but it's more music.
Okay. And what would you tell? Okay, from you, actually, I would like to know what you would like to. You've kind of touched a little bit, but I don't know what you said. What you would like to kind of see differently from all creators, and then what you would tell yourself differently from starting your channel.
I wouldn't accept any bashing.
Yes, no, just no bashing. Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little strict. There are things I won't allow.
Who are we missing? Nellie left. Okay.
I don't know. I've really just started, so you know, I'm still learning.
Yeah. Well, we will get your channel link. What is the name of your channel?
Mental Stream Radio. I play.
Mental Stream Radio.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna find that and share that.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
And Amber, what about you, my love?
Let's see. I'd tell myself run. Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke, but kind of not a joke. No, let's see. I have a few really short ones. Okay, I would say to choose your battles. You know what you want to make a video about. Is it, because it just gets to where, just choose them. Let's see. As far as like, let's see. To never judge off of what you hear. Find out for yourself. And as far as comments go, if you're in a comment thread that's going like that, you're getting worked up on and people are irritating you, and they're trying to irritate you, it is always better to do a one and done. Say something really strong and then ignore it. Don't go back and look at it. Just don't even look, because it'll go on forever.
You asking me for my channel name and everything, and I don't know if you want, if there's a way to.
Tammy Barnes, get back up here, girl.
But could I also introduce myself properly?
Yes, absolutely.
I am originally from Colorado, and I've lived in the UK for about 17, 18 years.
Oh, wow.
I guess someone in the chat just said, "Don't trust anyone from Colorado." I don't know.
They're just being funny, because of all of the darn Colorado cases.
Well, I guess it happens everywhere. I mean, there was one time I was sitting in the Marriott Cafe. This big guy sitting next to me says, "Is Colorado big on alien sightings?" And I go, "Yeah, there's one right there."
Okay, Christy, I really wish you can reconsider insulting and derogatory pics and the tone of caption. Okay, well, first of all, the tone of caption was actually lyrics to a song. Also, the pictures, well, it's a picture that's from her channel. And the reason why I put stickers on it was because I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't, right? You have to realize this is a point where she's doxing my address and my mugshots and all of that. So I get what you're saying, but you have to understand that saying that is a hypocrite then, because I really hope that you're over there saying the exact same thing to her. So what I did is nothing on the scale of what I wanted to do, the things I wanted to say, and the things I wanted to show. So call it petty if you will, derogatory if you will. That's your opinion. But what she was doing is absolutely disgusting and uncalled for. So me taking a public picture that's from her live stream and adding some stickers on it, to me, I don't find a problem with it. And also adding her icon to my picture, I actually don't find a problem with that either, but I did take it down not realizing it was her children. But to be honest, I almost put it back up because I don't give a shit. I didn't know that they were her children, and I'm not bashing her children because I posted her channel icon on a thumbnail. Sorry. You need to go back and take a look at what she's saying and doing and posting of me. And I hope that you are saying exactly what you're saying to me, to her as well.
Yeah. Period. And, I want to say this, like, because I see this a lot. And, and I literally saw her say, "Here's the link to Cher's record." That is doxing. And like all these people putting people's records out and stuff and saying, "Oh, it's public info," because that's what they said when they put mine out.
Yeah, actually,
it still falls under doxing.
The attorneys, it's not just doxing. It is actually a serious crime. Doxing aside, whether you pay for the documents or not, when you take somebody's documents, whether it be criminal, past, and public documents, when you take that and you are in return using that to promote harassment, cyberbullying, and harm on people,
and slander,
that's actually a huge couple of laws she's breaking, and I am going to fight that. I am actually taking a look, and that's why I'm saying, please send me and continue sending me the screenshots, because I actually have a case against her, and I will 100% go there to do this case, because what she's doing is wrong. You put an address to which my children reside. You put an address to where I have friends. It's an old address that I have friends that have children that are going there, and lying and saying that I have felony charges. If you all just took a look at the charges and the documents that are being shared, it's plain to see. I was not there. I did not harm any animals because I wasn't fucking there.
She wasn't. And she, you know, Mommy Ramblings needs to get off of her high horse, because not everybody comes from, you know, a good background. There are people who make mistakes in life. And if a judge gave somebody, and this isn't really for share because she didn't get, well, you know, if somebody makes a mistake in life and a judge gives you a second chance, let them have that second chance. You know, she's only showing Cher's criminal background, even though it was not her that did it, to discredit her. And that's not okay. She has the right to move on with her life, just like me and anyone else who has a background. That doesn't make somebody a bad person. Okay, I can see it if somebody was a repeated offender and they lived a life of crime, then maybe she could be like, look, this person has a behavior, it's like a pattern. But if it's one time, let people move on.
Also,
it doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't discredit anything that they have to say.
She's literally lying. She's posting the shit and then lying and making shit up. And she herself clearly hasn't read the charges, because it's a misdemeanor charge, a misdemeanor, not a felony. No dogs died. She's saying I beat animals. Read the charges. It will literally say that they were abandoned. I was not there. The reason why it's abandoned is because I left my home in my name, and my animals, which all came from a shelter, by the way, were in my name, chipped to me, and I left them in the care of my sister. That was my mistake. Dumb on me, okay?
Let me tell you something too. The Bible says, sorry to interrupt you, hon, but the Bible, if she was really a Christian, you know that Jesus befriended those who society were the ones that were being shunned from society. He would befriend prostitutes. He would befriend the people who were outcasts and show them kindness to try to, you know, let other people see that these people, they're not as bad. They're not so bad, and they deserve to have second chances.
God's the only judge.
How about we follow that?
To add to what Mandy said, he also got mad at one group of people. And who was it? The self-righteous. He told them they were hypocrites and vipers.
And wolves in sheep's clothing. And he said in the Bible, and I'm not a Christian, but this is from her holy scripture. And according to them, this is the word of God. This is the word of the Lord. So if that's what you believe, you should be following it.
That's right.
It does talk about hypocrites and stuff like that. Yes. And that's why in the Bible it says the path is narrow and very few are on it. They're referring to the path to heaven, because not everybody can meet to the standards of the Lord.
Well, what makes me angry too is the reason that, you know, she did all this. I think, what was she worked up because Kelly went on your panel and you said you were going to speak for the Watts? Like, is that really a reason to show so much hate? I don't know.
Oh, she's gonna have bad. Okay, now back on track, because
anyway,
over 2 hours.
Yeah, I have to jump off too, guys.
Sure.
Okay, love you.
I love all of you.
Really quick, Tammy, we didn't get to you because you fell off there. But the two, what you would tell yourself, I guess. I mean, well, you don't have a channel, but you are going to be a part of it. So I guess from when you started watching and supporting to now, and since you're going to be a part of a platform now, what you would, what you would have told yourself then.
That people are crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I would have. Sorry. I would say don't listen to everybody, make your own judgment, check the other channels out and just see it for yourself, because your opinion may be totally different than someone else's. And I guess I guess I'm just surprised at all the hate. I don't know. I don't understand why there's so much of it. I guess it would be, to not let any harassment or name calling or talking about other people. It shouldn't be that way anyway. But that would be one of my goals, is to make sure that doesn't happen.
Sarah, are you wrapping things up now?
Getting there. Yep. Mr. Share is gonna read something here in a minute here. From Jamie Watts. A quick, like a little message.
I don't mean to go around in circles, bring it up again, but isn't it like against the law if you're accusing someone of abusing child and animals without the proof?
Yeah, absolutely. And she'll have to answer to all of that. And definitely, yep, if she wants to talk about my GoFundMe and stuff, I'll switch it all around. People can help donate for attorneys, because guess what? I'll end up making sure she pays for the attorneys. She absolutely is breaking several laws.
She just piss off.
Hey, soul sister.
Her name's not on there, so what's
All right, well, Mr. Share is getting back to the computer there. We're going to read the message from Jamie Watts. I just want to say that they've shared a lot of stuff. There's some things that we aren't showing yet, but we are working on. Mr. Share is going to put together a really good, I don't know if you want to call it like a video or a documentary or an interview, but he is going to be working with the Watts family to really help humanize them. And he has a plan to kind of go back and kind of learn about like Chris growing up as a child, Jamie, like all of them leading up to that day, and even like what they're going through currently. There's some things I've been asked not to say just yet, but one thing that really, really hurts me is that family, Ron and Cindy, have lost who they consider grandchildren to them as well. They have lost 2 other loved ones between 2018 and 2020 due to overdoses and other things. And they have not been able to even mourn that or come out and to talk about it at all, because the backlash they would get, well, you're monsters. Well, good, that's karma. Could you imagine, like, to the point where they are scared to discuss losing 2 other loved ones within the same time frame? Like they're afraid to put that out there, and I think that's so sad.
Yeah.
It is. I understand it also, but doesn't that just show just how disturbing everyone in this community has made it, where they are afraid to come out and even discuss that with anyone?
Right. Yeah.
Hi.
And so, hey, soul sister.
Hey, I popped in at a good time. I was trying to look at chat on StreamYards. It's not working. Anyhow, I'll be fast because I know you're wanting to wrap it up. What you were just saying, I was listening when I came in about what the losses they've experienced, and they're afraid to talk about it. Afraid.
Yeah.
I get that. That's exactly how I feel. And because
goodbye,
it's
Marissa.
as if no one is able to express their losses because someone else's is more important. That type of thing. So no one should feel more important than any other. And I don't choose between families that, have been through something like this. That's just not my place. It's not my right to do that, I don't feel. But as far
Kimmy Clark,
as,
sorry, soul sister, to interrupt while I see this, because I've been watching the chat now.
Yeah.
that doesn't give people an excuse to act like an asshole. I have lost a child as well, okay? And that does not give you the crutch or the okay to be a bitch. Point blank and period. I
was
am
just gonna
very
say
sorry
that.
for your loss, and I am sorry that if that happened to her, that it happened to her, because nobody deserves that. And that's it. That will not be a crutch. That to me is an excuse to act like an asshole, and it's not gonna fly with me. Sorry.
I was just sorry. Yeah, I just want to say this too. I also lost my mother a year ago, in April. It's been a year, but I understand losing a child is different than a parent. Nobody wants to outlive their child. So I get that completely, but it does not, like Cher said, excuse bad behavior or being mean to others. I mean, it can be, we can understand it. Like, there's a difference. You can understand that somebody may not be, they could be unstable from grieving, but it does not excuse that behavior.
Right. Absolutely.
I lost my mom on Valentine's Day, and my own grandmother died right in my bedroom. So does that that's the hell out of me? No.
Yeah. Babe, would you mind reading that thing that I sent you from Jamie? Thanks,
Sure.
Mary. Thanks for being here. And really, everyone subscribe to Mary and watch. Every day she's been putting out a very inspirational video. And if I could make a recommendation, I recommend making you a hot cup of coffee or tea and head on over to Mary's channel and look for that video tomorrow morning. Hey, Lauren. Right, Kayla.
Well, I am excited about getting started on our new Thursday nights.
Me too, Nellie. It's gonna be awesome. So we'll be starting next Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and yeah, we'll be heading to work on the first episode tomorrow.
Right. Well, tomorrow I'm off, so you can call me anytime tomorrow. No work for me. I do have treatments at 9 o'clock in the morning, but I do it at home.
Thanks, Rosebud. And yeah, I'm gonna be, I don't know what day it'll be, but there'll be a different day, maybe like Tuesdays or something every week, where I'm gonna actually I'm gonna go back to the beginning and kind of start from my childhood and on. I think you guys will better kind of understand me, because that's part of what I'd like to do for our talk show, as well as, we'll once in a while have a special guest of one of our favorite creators. And I really like to get things more personal, because a lot of people do look at us like we are reality TV, we are reality stars that they are able to easily connect with and stuff like that. So I think everyone would enjoy getting to know your favorite creators and family members, subscribers, if you will, a little bit better on a more personal level, kind of humanize them.
Well, even if you don't know the creator, you might learn something about them that you like, or you may say, "Oh, I want to start following them."
Can you hear me, babe?
You have a lot of
Yeah.
clicking, Cher. Like chatter sound.
Please.
I never know what that means, but so I was gonna ask if Mark or someone can touch on the script, that it's the drama is not scripted and it's not wanted, and just address that. And
yeah, definitely,
because that is created such a sideshow that just doesn't exist, and it's confusing a lot of people and turning a lot of people into more drama. So
there is no script. We don't even have a script for this. We're all just saying what we're saying.
Yeah.
But that's what's being said to like the truth community, and
Yeah, people just need to
that, and they
ignore it. I'm
really
going to have
believe
Mr.
it.
Share read off this message from Jamie because I've been trying to get it read for like 20
Okay,
minutes now.
you guys all have
But
a good
yeah,
night.
well, and we will,
Okay.
Solicitor, we will quickly touch on that at the end
Okay,
here. Yes.
thanks.
Yeah, and you wanted
All
you
right,
wanted to
good
hear
night.
Mr. Share's thoughts on that.
Night, soul sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Night, you guys.
Perfect. Thank you. Good night.
Bye. Night.
Okay, I'm going to give Mr. Share the floor to read the message from Jamie and then quickly touch on what he thinks about the script situation there.
Okay. A little bit of empathy goes a long way. Same goes for a little bit of kindness. I think everyone is dealing the best they know how. We do still live in that day. We probably always will. Until you walk in someone's shoes, you don't really know. We are all real people just surviving in the life we were left with after August 13th, 2018.
Isn't that sad, you guys? Like they're literally still trapped within that day.
Yeah. That is sad.
It's their new normal. That's what they know now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then we're gonna have, before we all say goodbye here, we'll have Mr. Share kind of touch on that whole script situation. Oh shit! Sorry, baby.
Yeah, I want to know about the script situation. What she's talking about.
He'll tell you. Here we go.
Well, for those of you who don't really know what the script thing is, apparently there was this grand orchestrated plan of a bunch of stuff we were all supposed to do, but it's not that at all. All it is some notes from one creator about the Chris Watts case. And there is some mention of other YouTubers, but it has nothing to do with what they're supposed to do or what they're going to do or anything like that. That is completely fabricated, 100% made up. It's all bullshit.
That's just crazy.
It's sad that people will believe the dumbest things. Like I could swear I could easily start a cult. You know, I'm the voice of reason, so people are going to listen to me. Holy crap. Like some of the stuff people just believe and run with, it just makes me feel bad for them.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy.
That's scary.
Well, Soul Sister, I hope that kind of, and we can always touch on that more. We do have the so-called script. It was emailed to Mr. Share. Mama Kim got it and everything, and it's just, but it's bullshit. It's their way of scrambling and trying to switch everything around because if we all start getting some closure and we all start working together, that's not good for them, is it? There goes the gravy train then, right? So, well, you guys, it's been about 2.5 hours, and tonight I would
Flies.
thanks
Dang.
for being here, Carolyn. Definitely hope to see you around. Yeah, good to see you, and definitely join our panels. We'll be having open discussions every Thursday evening for like the last half hour of our shows and stuff. If you have questions for any of us or with what's going on.
How do I send you the links to everything? Because I don't think it's.
If you go to my about section, there's my email, and I'm also going to drop it right in the comments here. I'll drop my email and Mr. Share's email, and starting next Thursday, and I'll make a community post. Nellie and Tammy and Mandy will also have their emails that we share along if you need to get a hold of us at all, because from now on, this is going to be
I'm sorry I didn't give good answers. I mean,
no, you give perfect answers. So
I don't have like a chat room or a community thing on my yet. I've only just started, but
it's okay. You did good. So we look forward to talking to you again soon, Carolyn. Thank you.
Thanks for being
lovely.
here.
Okay, so
Thank you.
tonight,
Have a good
Mandy,
night.
thanks for being here, and send me your shushing pic again. I
Okay.
have it somewhere, but send me that so we can fix that thumbnail. And then, yeah, I'm going to give the floor to Tammy and Nellie tonight to say their goodbyes. And if you have anything you want to tell them or look forward to or whatever.
Well, guys, it's been super fun. Thank you for all being so nice in the chat.
I just like standing here.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yep.
Okay. I just want to thank everyone, and it was really fun. This is the kind of stuff I like doing, and you know, kind of like on y'all's joint channel, all the fun that we have there. I mean, it's just super fun whenever we all get together and nobody's screaming and hollering at each other. Oh, drives me crazy. But I want to thank everybody for being here. And please click that like and share button for share, and also for Prairie Boy too.
For all of us. Thank you, Cheryl. How about for you, Sissy Tammy?
Well, this was fun, and I'm so glad you asked me to be on the panel. I think we're going to have a good time, and I just hope we can make a difference and, you know, show people that you can have different opinions and believe in something else as long as you do it respectfully, and hopefully we can have a little fun on here too.
What about you, Mandy?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Just, you have anything to say before we end it?
Okay. No, I think this was a great live. I like the energy that was happening tonight. It was positive, and I am looking forward to the direction you're gonna take this channel in for Thursday nights. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Heck yeah, and you should join me too, Mandy. I'm gonna start doing, like, I don't know what day a week, but I'm gonna start digging into my past and my childhood too to open up more for you guys. So
Yeah, I'll join. I'm sorry that I had to ask you again for the question. I'm just starting to feel a little tired, so I apologize.
No, you're fine. I think we're all a little tired here. And last but not least, my handsome beard.
Yes.
Last
beard of
words for the crew.
Well, I'd say that this was a good one. We're not there yet. We got a lot of work to do, but change doesn't come instantly. But we're on the right track now.
I agree. Thanks, Ruthann, for sharing and for being here. So with that, I love you guys. Everyone in chat, thanks for keeping the peace, and I really look forward to this new direction we're going to go and new project. And Mandy, Hubby, Tammy, and Nellie, I really appreciate you guys for coming on board and rocking with me. And I think that together we're going to do some powerful changes for the community.
Amen. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Cher. I appreciate it a lot.
Love you,
And
ladies.
Love
we'll
you
be doing
guys
all
too.
All day live on Saturday. Don't forget on
And you,
Mr. and
Mr.
Mrs. Cher.
All right, bye everyone.
Good night,
Bye,
everyone.
Mandy.
Have a good night.